Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? Welcome back. You know, what's this, the fourth week of me being consistent? If it is, I told y'all, bro. If it's not, well, I don't even know, bro. You know, life be life, you know? But I'll be making long intros, don't I? The video I got for y'all today is the best superpowers IRL. Pause, bro. Best superpowers IRL, bro. What's going on? I was about to say what's going on with my tongue. I'm not saying that though. I did not say that, bro. Last time he was talking about the worst superpowers. I agreed with him. He changed my perspective on certain superpowers. So I'm trying to see this one, because any superpower is better than not having one, you know? I ain't gonna lie, that tail is horrible though. I'd rather not have it. So I lied. Shout out Olama Sama, bro. Let's get straight into it then. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Even if you're not new, bruh, switch on that notification bell. Otherwise, you're not gonna see my videos, you know.
Did he just remember he can?
There's no way I could move fast enough to grab him, get out, and...
Did he just remember he can do that?
Your father's an idiot.
Shout out Olama Sama, bruh. Fire ass intro. Is that a parody? Did they make the whole series?
So in my most recent video, I talked about some fairly garbage / useless superpowers that have in real life. But today, I decided to be more positive and talk about the good side of certain powers. So to get away from all that negativity, we're going to be going through some of the best superpowers, why they would actually be useful to have in real life, and more importantly,
can you pause? Get away from the negativity. You gotta live in it. You gotta be it. This is a lifestyle. You think you could just... Don't disappoint me. We only 37 seconds into the video.
Other abilities. Now, if I'm being honest, for me personally, if I were to get superpowers, I'm only going for two routes. I'm either going to be mad low-key with my powers and use them as convenience,
facts. Or be the that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not finna be the symbol of peace for nothing. Am I getting paid? Is the government finna pay me? No. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna dissect me to figure out how they can get the powers too, so they can weaponize it, so they can go fight some stupid war. I'm good, bro.
As I've said before, I'm not going to be some madman supervillain going around murking people for fun, so a power that's purely based on lethality is practically useless for me and most people in general. Understanding these factors, the first power we're going to be talking about is teleportation, and I feel like most people know that teleportation is very overpowered for real life scenarios. Now, if for some reason you don't know what teleportation is, it's an ability that allows you to instantaneously travel from one place to another.
This is the type of teleportation. This is the type of teleport. I cannot speak today, bro. This is the type of teleportation I'd prefer, though. Like useful to, not like instant transmission. You stand there and you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't just, bro. I want to be able to use it whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Due to the very nature
some teleportation
of the ability,
be having
so many
constraints.
Applications to real life, it's not even funny.
Exactly.
Number one, teleportation has always seemed to be one of the easier powers to use in real life. There's not going to be a need to like weave 44 hand signs or something like that. Most times in the media, the character just has to imagine a place in their head, use their ability.
You see, I hate that. That's the thing I hate, bro. Like the whole, no, bro, stop. Don't give it constraints. Like Toto's, yeah, like exactly like Toto's. You gotta clap your hands for it to work, and then it's not even teleportation. It's like you swapping with some, bro. I just want to be able to disappear whenever I feel like it. I feel like clapping is too, it's way more. You got to get creative with it if you're fighting somebody, bro. Somebody with powers. A regular dude, whoop they ass, disappearing.
Personally, I can't really see any drawbacks of having such a power in real life, especially when you compare it to other abilities. For example, in theory, super speed will be crazy broken in real
theory? What you mean in theory? It is crazy broken. I would have picked super. He's starting again dissing super speed, bro. We're not gonna have this conversation again. And when we say super speed, I'm talking about the Flash's super speed. Some of these super speeds be garbage, bro.
Life, assuming you had the body to handle it, or something like the Speed Force protecting you. If you don't,
but that's cheating though, bruh. Cause you're giving it all the constraints of like physics and stuff, bruh. Cause yeah, if you were generating as much power, force to the ground to kick off to push as fast as, yeah, you'd break your feet, bro. Generating that much force, and if you were able to handle it realistically, you'd be like digging away like tufts of dirt. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like dismantling concrete every time you try to like run. You would have to run slowly and then slowly accelerate just to not destroy things around you, bro. Let's not even talk about the wind pressure. Sonic booms is going to blow away cars. It's just going to shatter people's eardrums and stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of constraints. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the flashes stuff.
Don't have any of that. The sheer friction will burn your body or turn you into Swiss cheese. Teleportation is not going to have these same...
Nah, what you mean teleportation is not going to have them same issues, bro? What's the issue? I'm really trying to hate on you for real. I can't even think of one issue. I ain't gonna lie. You right?
Problems. If the teleportation has range like instant transmission, you can practically
That's another thing about if you're teleporting to a place you're not looking at. What if there's something there that isn't normally there? And what type of teleportation is it? There's different types. Is it molecules, like you break off into molecules and then transport like at the speed of light to those molecules or whatever? Or do you just magically appear there? You just disappear here and you appear there. There's different types of teleportations and how they work, bro. There's a lot of different types, bro. And if it's molecules, that's a lot of issues, because you're essentially breaking yourself down and rebuilding yourself up somewhere else. So if there's somebody standing there, all of a sudden now I don't even know, y'all get intertwined. Hey, issues.
Anywhere in the galaxy, you could make a crazy bag and run a business.
Y'all said I'm nerding out. Just watch the video.
Uber and start teleporting people everywhere and start taxing like crazy. Everyone finna go to you because you can get them places faster than anyone else and guarantee that you won't run late. Speaking of being faster than anyone, any type of physical immediate danger is immediately removed from your life with teleporting. True. Assuming you can activate it fast enough, nothing should be able to touch you in any conflict. What are they gonna do to you if you TP across the country? Someone somehow throws a meteor at your house? We out of here. Even teleportation in its lowest forms is stronger than most other abilities when applied in real life. Like, I seen this slideshow online when it was talking about useless powers, and some of them were pretty garbage, like shapeshifting into a pencil. But
that's
then
horrible.
They tried to say that teleporting within a 3-meter radius.
Yeah, that's completely wrong. 3 meters? 3 meters is great. Like, bruh, if you boxing somebody,
useless. Trust me, I know.
Like zipping around, especially if you can spam it. If you can't spam it and you gotta do that whole like total clap, then yeah, bruh. It's still gonna be useful, but like horrible.
About what a useless superpower would be, and this is not one.
But
of
if
them.
you can spam it,
no cooldown, you can just use this
you'll
power
be
like
OP
a
as
body
hell.
flicker and just start spamming it. At worst,
exactly.
This ability is working like a flash step, and you'll start looking like Ichigo.
Trying to tell you,
this is a pretty long distance.
This dude is locked in. He here.
You may not be teleporting across the world, but shoot, you're gonna be moving pretty fast. The next power I want to talk about is the quirk Fierce Wings from My Hero. Now let me preface this by saying I'm a bit biased.
You can fly.
Fox is my favorite character from My Hero, but I still do truly believe that his quirk would apply better to real life than most other quirks. Let me get this out of the way first before some of y'all cook me in the comments. You will have similar clothing issues as the tail quirk, considering you have 2 massive wings sprouting out your back. But unlike
but here's the thing though. If you know your dimension, you could cut a hole, but putting it on, because he can literally use all of his stuff where he almost can't even fly. So you can put on the shirt, and if it has holes in the back, you can then reattach your. So really, putting on clothes wouldn't even be that big of an issue. Yeah, no, it
the Mickey Mouse mobility with the tail quirk. With Fierce Wings, you can actually just straight up fly. It must be mentioned that flying can cause issues if you're flying at extremely high altitudes. Us humans were simply not built for that. But if you're flying at like building level heights, then flying won't cause as many difficulties. Besides being cool, Fierce Wings can allow you to fly up to pretty good speed, so it'd be a reasonable form of transportation. The feathers also have the ability to scatter and break off into individual
exactly.
feathers.
Look at how small it is. Yeah. You can. There's a lot you could do with that quirk, but the problem is you can't keep it low key. You can't be inconspicuous. You have big ass wings on your back, bro. What are you talking about inconspicuous? You have to be the savior, and you can never live normally again, assuming you're the only one with the quirk with a power. If everybody gets a power, you still don't want to be Hawks. You still don't want to be Hawks. You know everybody picking Superman, Goku, Spider-Man. You're finna get your ass beat being Hawks, bro.
Now that may sound useless on paper, but these feathers are type strong. Each one can support an adult human's weight and fly them around. Bro, you might be able to take the whole family with you in the air like this.
Oh, that's low-key fire.
Assume that these feathers could support lighter items as well, so you could theoretically start flying objects over to you like some sort of pseudo telekinesis. So when you're too lazy to grab that remote or move your computer, you got feather number 126 to help you out. Each individual feather can also sense vibrations as well, so you'll be able to sense other people's movements. You may be wondering how this would be helpful in real life, and I'm here to say I really don't know.
Wall hacks aren't helpful? What you mean? What you mean? You can't. It can sense other people's vibrate without touching them. so he can kind of tell where people are at just by having it out, bro. That's hacks. That's wall hacks.
All right, I don't know
Pseudo
why
wall
I
hacks.
asked
They're
that.
not. You can't really see.
You also
properly.
get a feather blade, but I don't see a lot of people using that consistently unless you're trying to fight people on a daily basis. But I guess you got it on you when you need it. Your only real weakness is fire, because that can burn off your wings and you'll be forced to take some time to regrow them.
Oh, yeah.
However, I don't really see this being a problem IRL, as you have to ask yourself the question, how often will people actually be spewing fire at you? For the next one, we have a heavenly restriction, more specifically the one that enhances physical abilities in exchange for lacking cursed energy. Now, out of all the abilities and power-ups from Jujutsu Kaisen, heavenly restrictions are easily one of the best when applied in real life. You essentially just become a superhero.
Yeah, so you're like Captain America, but better.
Stats from a heavenly restriction are so drastic. Characters like Teen Gojo or special grade curse like Dagon couldn't even keep up with Toji's pace, and these guys already have stronger physical stats than a regular human as well. So what do you think is happening if someone had a heavenly restriction in real life? To everyone else's eyes, you just be teleporting around and
yeah,
you'd
look
be
at
able
that.
to kick cars like they're nothing. Something that's also enhanced is your recovery time. You don't necessarily heal faster, but if you get hit with a crazy gut punch, you can recover from any injury sustained from that punch and get back into action quicker, if that makes sense. You can dunk on your friends if you want, do parkour, and not risk much chance of an injury. If I had this heavenly restriction, y'all will probably just see me jumping from building to building just cause I can.
That's crazy. That means you're way faster than like Spider-Man and them, bruh. Cause if you blink and he looked like he's just teleported towards you, but he just ran. As soon as you closed your eyes, he started sprinting towards. I don't think about it, it's kind of hilarious, man. You imagine Toji with that grandma? Y'all seen that scene where he's like, where they finally resurrect him, and then the grandma like just faces. I mean, he faces towards the grandma, and then like chops her head off. You know, as soon as she closed her eyes, bro started sprinting, taking off, bro, and then slowed down and acted like he didn't sprint in front of.
The only downside to
Oh my
having
God, that's kind of hilarious.
Like Toji and Maki's is that you don't have cursed energy to, oh wait, that actually doesn't matter in real life because no one else has cursed techniques. There's no Zenin clan to bully you. Because
So nobody else got any powers, is what you're saying? Then I wouldn't want the Hawk's powers because I'm the only one with feathers and flying around and stuff, bro. You can never live your life again normally.
So you just
Give me the teleportation.
for free. And plus, even if someone tried to hurt you, just speed blitz them. Why do you think that the Zenin clan was low-key scared of Toji? He could have woken up one day and decided to murk all of them without much resistance. If you're new to the channel and are enjoying so far, subscribe because we on the road to 100.
Shout out to Olama Sama. Subscribe to him, bro. Subscribe to me as well. Like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Let's get back to it.
Okay, now, anyways, back to the video. The next ability I want to talk about is the Opi Opi no Mi from One Piece, aka Lost Devil Fruit. This fruit was arguably the most unique devil fruit in One Piece with all the abilities.
I forgot
it
this
has.
existed.
With it, you can create a spherical room and have numerous abilities to control everything or operate on anything in that room. This includes things like teleporting, rearranging, or levitating different objects or people. But these abilities aren't just limited to physical objects, as it can affect intangible concepts as well. For example, in Punk Hazard, Law switched around people's minds into other people's bodies, which is an insane ability.
I forgot this happened. This might be the best power on the list. I don't think anything can top this power. Cause you literally get, can he move himself around with the, cause then you do have pseudo teleportation as long as it's within that area. Then you do have teleportation, bruh. And not only do you have teleportation, anything within there, like, bro, switching minds around and stuff. Come on, bro.
Ability to
And I
have.
know y'all, and I can already imagine what y'all devious ass dudes is finna do. Oh, you there's a girl you like. I already know where this is headed, bro. You put your dog's mind in her body and start getting to work. Oh, you nasty. I already see what the possibilities of this. They cannot give this to a serial killer, bro. They cannot give this to a crazy dude. You give her body the dog's mind and you go to town and swap it back. You nasty.
Imagine the amount of shenanigans you could do IRL.
You said I'm the one that thought of it. Why am I acting like it's still you, bro? I still blame you. It's your fault.
this one ability.
I don't want to hear
You
it.
can also cut up people into smaller pieces without actually murking them. So if you really wanted to, you could do someone in real life like Law did Virgo and just leave them there. Also, the main problem in the One Piece verse with Law's fruit is that you need stronger Haki than the opponent to have the ability to affect them with all your abilities. So Law can't just cut up Kaido into sushi because Kaido's Haki is stronger than Law's. But in case you haven't realized, we don't have Haki in the real world, which means all your abilities are going to be able to work on anyone. But all of the cutting people up, removing hearts, etc. are only the combat uses of the fruit. We haven't even gotten to the best part of the fruit when being used in the real world. The Opi Opi no Mi's biggest strength is its medical capabilities. All of the rearranging and cutting without causing works exceptionally well for operating on a human body. With a good amount of time in medical school, you'd be the best surgeon in the world by a long mile. The fruit can remove harmful matter from a human. You could probably also just cure someone's cancer with relative ease. The most difficult of transplants that take hours upon hours of time could take like
what is this?
10 minutes for you. Lost limbs would also not be a problem. Difficult of transplants that take
hours. What operation is this?
Like 10 minutes for you. Lost limbs would also
because if that's why they don't let like family. If my loved one is in there getting operated on, and I walk in that, and you smacking the hammer that way, a hammer in the operation room. If they don't make it, I'm coming for your ass. It's you. I know it's you. You were smacking the hammer. I knew you were. You didn't know what you were doing. You training on my. Coming for your ass.
Not be a problem considering you can just reattach them like nothing. The sheer versatility that comes from.
Why did I get angry as if like it actually happened in real life? What's going on?
I'm weird. Easily have one of the biggest impacts of all time on society, and you'd be making dumb bread doing it if you decide to move like that. Best believe I'm yelling.
True.
Every chance I get with this fruit will probably be one of the few powers where I'm able to violate people without actually violating them. Say some idiot tried to rob me late at night in the park. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pull a kilo and take out their heart. I know that sounds wild.
Imagine the blackmail with that though.
They got whole Zompak toes in London, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
You literally got bro's life in your hand at any time. He cannot do nothing.
Better and more reasonable option than just burning them on the spot in a puddle of lava like a certain someone who was probably murked.
Imagine you're a loan shark. And you could just take people's hearts, bro, as collateral until they pay you back. They don't get their heart back.
His allies and civilians than actual pirates. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me calm down. The only issues I can foresee with this fruit is that the government will most definitely track you down. But to also be fair, we're already getting tracked by our amazing and wonderful FBI agents who do nothing wrong ever. The last power I wanted to talk about is being super rich and having access to all the advanced tech in the world. Basically like a Tony Stark, T'Challa, Bruce Wayne type of situation. But Olama-sama, being rich isn't a superpower.
You said Batman or Tony Stark. Look at Batman is without the high tech and stuff, bro. He's still like one of the best martial artists on the planet, and he's super. This dude is definitely superhuman. He doing stuff humans cannot do. Seen him in the comics. What you call this? Fall from the moon and stuff and not die. What you mean? You should burn up on re-entry, which he did burn up, but he just survived it. Batman got superpowers, bro. Batman is not a regular person, bro. And Tony Stark, brother, at best with this, what you just said, the money and the high tech, you'd be Elon Musk. That's it. That's it. You need Tony's mind, his smartness. That's what you want, not the money. I mean, you cannot make an Iron Man suit if you're broke. You have to be rich and be as smart as Tony.
Anyways, like I was saying, being crazy rich like some of these characters gives you so much free reign in real life, it's not even funny.
Yeah, but it's not a power though.
A lot of money because the ability to afford anything is extremely handy and can extend to almost any aspect of life. What I'm basically trying to say is that money can give you some sort of power in the world. Even excluding all the tech that some of these guys have, someone like Tony Stark would still be extremely strong in terms of his societal standing. The crazy tech on top of all of his money probably just acts like a bonus for a lot of people in my opinion. But let's not get it twisted. The tech is very important. Besides being able to win against anyone in band for band, if you have a crazy tech suit like Batman or Iron Man, you can free.
That's what I'm saying. You're never this. You have to have his mind though. Just his money ain't going. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna find ways to finesse you out your bag, bro, because it just came out of nowhere. People are amazing at finessing people out their bag, especially people that don't know stuff about stuff. You're gonna have to learn about laws. You're gonna have to know what you can. You're gonna have to learn a lot of stuff to not get finessed out your bag, bro. That's how they be liquidating people out their companies, bro. People do not play about a bag in real life.
like it's a game or something throughout the evening. These suits cost more.
Wife will divorce you and take half of everything you
own. Have
own.
some crazy features like flying, repulsor rays, extra strength, repulsor
But you're not gonna
rays,
get
advanced
this.
AI, repulsor rays,
You're gonna be Elon Musk at best.
Super suits as well. I don't know if a typical pistol is gonna do anything to a Batman suit.
True.
So that's like 90% of many people's arsenals gone. But we don't live in a place like Gotham where crime goes as long
You
as
could probably
the
get a
Earth
Batman
rotates
suit
around
though.
the sun. Batman is a necessity for Gotham for crime to be curbed to at least a certain degree. But in real life, you wouldn't have to worry about crime 24/7. So you could afford to be a lot more chill and only go out a couple times a week. Trust me, if people hear that a guy in a metal suit with laser beams is stopping criminals, there's going to be at least some people who stop whatever they're doing. You'd only have to worry about lacking privacy because you're rich, but then again, you could just pay people to not report your business. Like there are mad billionaires that don't get their names released publicly because they pay out.
Yeah,
Forbes
you
to
just
not show
be
their
Elon
stuff.
Musk.
So realistically,
Literally just
you should be
Elon
straight.
Musk.
Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Hope y'all
Hey, shout out
enjoyed
to
it,
you,
and let
man.
me know if you want another part to this video or not.
We
I'm gonna be on
definitely
summer
do.
break soon, so there should be more videos to come in a week or two. With that being said, have a great day and peace out.
And I think that's all that needs to be said, man. Have a great day. Peace out. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, bloody blah blah blah. I said that like 3 times, right? If you haven't done it yet, I know you are op, bro. I said it 3 times. You listened to it 3 times and you didn't do it? That's some crazy. And you still here watching my video, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate y'all that comes. Y'all the OGs. I've been telling y'all. Y'all come here to watch me talk about absolutely nothing. That's why I love y'all, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Enjoy your day.